Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is your man, Uncle Demi, and today I have another banger for you. We are sitting at volume 84, and today I have the offensive-oriented 4. Like, that is a big, long word for a name for a player build, but the offensive-oriented 4 is an extremely unique build. Shout out to my man, T. Porter. All right, T. Porter's the one that gave me this build, man. I know you gave this build to me maybe about a month ago, but I have so many builds lined up, man. It's hard for me to get them out since I've already had videos lined up already for them. But needless to say, shout out to T. Porter, man. Really appreciate you. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow his Twitter account, which will be linked in the description. And also, it flashes across the screen. So make sure you go ahead and show him love and support. And like I tell every single one of y'all, if you give me a build that I have not seen before, I will go ahead and give you a shout out, and y'all have been doing that in waves, okay? So shout out to y'all for giving me these builds, and shout out to T. Porter for giving me this offensive oriented 4. So let's go ahead and hop right into it, all right? So first, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and get the playmaking pie chart, all right? The pure playmaking pie chart, all right? Then you also want to go with this pie chart here, which is going to give you the speed and the vert. Because you're going to be a pretty fast and quick power forward, so you're going to be looking a little differently than natural strength. You can go here if you wanted to get 72 strength, but you can go here, get that 78 speed, whereas you only have 75 and 70, 63. You get 67, 72, and 78 here. So you can go either or between the two is what you want, but I went with the vert, all right? Then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and give your close shot an 80. You want to max out all the rest of these. All right, and then you want to go to a 43 right here, okay, for your post up. All right, that'll give you exactly 9 finishing badges. Then you want to max out all these, and then you want to get your post fade at a 76. That'll get you right at 15, right? Then you want to go, then you want to go ahead and get this to a 71. You want to get this to a 73, and then you want to go ahead and get this to a 74, all right? So you're only going to have 11 playmaking with this build, right? Then you want to go ahead 67 here, 61. You want to max out your offensive rebound, and then you want to have your at 79. I think I missed something here. Hold on, let me see. Oh, my bad. 73 up here. All right, that'd be 12. I knew there was something wrong. So you have 9, 15, 12, and 3, right? So as you can look at this build, right? Actually, let me go ahead and do the height and weight. Body type doesn't really matter. I just went with slight because of the fact that I'll just think of Chris Bosh. Go 6'9", 232, and your wingspan at 81. Right? Bam, there you go. So as you can look, you have an 80 mid-range shot, you have a 73 3, you have a 73 ball handling, a 73 pass accuracy, 75 post move, a 76 post fade. You also have an 80 close shot. You have a 76 driving layup. So actually you can tell when it says offense oriented for a reason, because offensively, there's not anything you cannot do. You can catch and shoot the ball in the corner. You can shoot from the mid-range. You can post up. You can do post fades. You can do standing dunks. There's not anything about this build that you cannot do, which makes this build extremely versatile offensively. It will be a build that will be very hard to guard. It'll be very frustrating for a center to guard you because centers do not like to run around as much. They want to stay in the paint. So when you have a build like this that is making you go out and have to guard the perimeter, that's making you go out and have to guard the mid-range, or that you can post them up and actually hit shots on them, that's extremely frustrating for them, all right? So this is what makes this build really toxic. And of course, you get +4, your mid-range goes to an 84, you have a 77 mid three-point shot. So you cannot beat that, man. And of course, your post moves are actually gonna go to an 80. Defensively, you have 3 badges, and those 3 badges, I'll tell you exactly what you need to use them for, because you do need a special type of unique lineup to run with this build, of course. But the more and more you play and the better people you play with, the less and less you really need to worry about your defensive badges, because as a team, defensively, you can be really solid, right? And of course, the 78 speed is what really jumps out, because you can get up to an 82 speed, right? A 76 acceleration, and then also a 72 vert, right? Which is pretty cool. Your strength can get to a 64. So like I said, overall, this is an extremely solid build, 100% playable. You can play this in any levels, and you can also play this competitively. And if you wanted to go really, really, really crazy with it, you could run this at the 2, right? If you have a good defensive center, maybe I'll say if you wanted to go like it's really small, like for me, if I had like my lob threat or if you had another 6'9" type multi-position defender, or a paint beast, or a glass cleaning finisher, or one of those really cool shorter builds that are really fast, then you can put him at the 2, right? That's another way you can think of it, all right? Again, now here, this is when things get crazy, right? You can actually go shot creating takeover, or a post scoring takeover, or a slashing takeover, right? Me, personally, I don't think slashing will be good for this one because you're not able to get contact dunks like that anyway, and also, you're just not, that's just not what you're going to be looking at. I'm thinking going with shot creator. I think that's crazy to have a center at shot with shot creating takeover. Are you kidding me? Think about this. A 6'9", 232-pound power forward with shot creating takeover. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that one, coach. Like, that's just so people will be like, what? Right? And there you have it, an offensive oriented 4, right? Obviously, you know, like I said, this is an extremely rare build. I have not seen this in the park at all. I'm not sure if any of y'all have, but again, extremely rare build. Definitely something I look forward to seeing in the park, right? So let's go ahead and test it out real quick. Get this build to 99. All right, here we go. So we go ahead and get this build to 99. And then for the finishing badges, of course, you want to go with contact finisher. I think that is like one of the most important ones, right? So you want to go contact finisher. You want to get fancy footwork, acrobat, and actually, because like being the fact that you are 6'9", right? You're all able to still do these type of moves, which is really cool, right? But then also, I think you should get consistent finisher on this one, just in case if you do go to the rack, and you're not getting greens on your layups, this can really help out, right? Fancy footwork's pretty dope. Acrobat is pretty dope. These are very overpowering. Every time you do a Euro step, anything that pops up, you definitely want to make sure you have that, right? So yeah, so you want to go with this, right? And then for your shooting badges, right? Of course, you want to go ahead and get your quick draw. I'm thinking quick draw on silver would be great. You want to get your range extender on silver, right? You want to go ahead and if you have your hot zones, get that on gold. But if you don't worry about your hot zones anymore, right? Get your green machine on silver. Get your catch and shoot on gold. Your corner specialist on silver. If you plan on doing any type of fades, right, by all means, go ahead and get your deep fades. But for me, get your, like I said, hot zone hunter is extremely important if you have your hot zones, all right? If you do not have your hot zones, leave it alone, right? Now, when it comes to the remaining of these badges, again, it's all about preference. If you want to go ahead and get gold quick draw, get gold quick draw, and get gold range extender. So I give you some opportunities here. Do not worry about corner specialists. It's really between green machine, range extender, and quick draw. If you're going to be in the corner a lot, don't worry about getting your range extender any farther, because range extender does not work in the corner, right? If you're going to be in the corner a lot, then go ahead and just get green machine, right? And I think that if you're going to be in the corner a lot, keep it. You get your best bang for your buck at silver. You actually, with range extender, you actually get the best bang for your buck at bronze, but go ahead and get that at silver also. But this is what I think will be a really, really, really solid badge lineup for your shooting, right? And then for your playmaking, this is when things get really cool, right? I think that you should go ahead and get your Space Creator Hall of Fame, your Quick First Step Hall of Fame, and then your Post Spin Technician Hall of Fame, right? Just off rip. Because the fact is that you're going to be able to, with Takeover, be able at the top of the key, be able to get your Quick First Step by them. Once you get Takeover, you can do hop step fades for, crazy difficult shots and that type of deal with Shot Creator. And I think the Space Creator would be good. Quick First Step would be good, and Post Spin Technician is extremely OP. And then to have that at Hall of Fame would be good, especially if you run the 2 and you're going against a smaller guard. It'll be extremely frustrating for them to guard you, right? Huge mismatch. Now, yeah, there's other things that you can do if you want to go all gold. By all means, go all gold. I want to say get handles for days. I think that downhill might be pretty good. Dimer would also be another good one if you wanted to have Dimer to be able to pass back out of. So there's other different ways you can do that. I mean, you could theoretically go like this if you wanted to. I mean, by all means, I have no problem with that. I just don't want, handle for days is great, but you're not going to ISO with this, right? Tight dribbles, you won't need that. Pass fake maestro, unpluckable, wouldn't need that. Floor general, no. Needle threader might be another good one. But other than that, I just don't see the need to go any further than just staying within these 4 badges, or just to go all Hall of Fame down here. But again, hey, this is your build. You can do it any way you want, right? So It's any way you want to do it. Here, guys, this is the only thing. Go ahead and get your rebound chaser on go so you can at least be able to get those rebounds when needed, right? Now, if you wanted, if anything else, if you was like, hey, you know, if you run in a 2 position, maybe you want to try to get clamps. But at the same time, I just think if you're running a 3, go ahead and get your rebound chaser. I feel like this build, yeah, this build will be better suited for being the 3, right? Just because might be a little bit, you're gonna be a little too slow to be out there, but it's okay. I've seen lineups even bigger, and it's been successful. So if you know what you're doing, then by all means set it up like this. If you don't want to go rebound chaser, brick walls, another good one, obviously, for obvious reasons, setting screens for your point guard, right? Also, let me see, Intimidator. If you want to go straight Intimidator, that might be a good one. Or maybe you want to go like Intimidator silver, get bronze like that, or maybe you want to go all bronze like this. I mean, it's, hey, be creative with the 3 badges. I know it's not the best, but you're so offensively heavy, and that it just makes sense to go ahead and keep it like, you know, either a rebound chaser or go 3 right here. You're gonna have to sacrifice somewhere. You can't make a, you know, a completely, you know, all 4 categories stacked out. But this is what I'm saying would be best for the offensive oriented 4, right? Okay, well, there you have it, guys. My nephews, my nieces, this is the offensive oriented 4. If you enjoyed this video, you know what you need to do. Please go ahead and subscribe. Please like the video if you haven't already liked the video already. But to me, I feel like, you know, we are continuously pushing and going on a crazy rampage. Hopefully, y'all been enjoying this series, Rare Build series. Y'all have definitely been enjoying the NBA Player series. I will have another series coming out really soon, so look out for that series. We're going to continue to tear up the 2K community. Understand that Uncle Demi is not playing any games. I am here to stay, and I'm here to go ahead and take over. So hopefully you want to be a part of this journey with me. I appreciate every single one of y'all. But other than that, you know I'll be back really, really soon with another banger. And you know, when I say I'll be back really soon with another banger, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
If he caught for a low, we gon' give it to him. Take the stop off the top of no transformer. Remember ducking and dodging on every corner. Doing flip with a beat like a mighty morpher. Told myself to get rich and go help.